Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's a weekly reading for the week of September 16th to the 22nd. Your cards this week, Taurus, we have an Oracle card, Unbound. We have the Three of Swords with the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. So I'm just going to begin by reading out your Oracle card, Taurus, because it sets a theme for your reading this week. So your card is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that are ready to release. Ancient vows or contracts that your soul made that have had an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from the trauma of lives past. So that's really interesting, Taurus, because we definitely see that playing out in your reading here this week. So let's start down here. So Five of Pentacles, and that also came out with the Nine of Swords, yes, and the Fool. So the Five of Swords is a situation that, holds you in a feeling of isolation, a feeling of withdrawal, being in a sense of loss. It can be in relationships and feeling like you can't connect with that person, and you're sort of always attracting relationships that make you feel that you're on the outside somewhere, or that you're unloved, and it makes you feel lonely even though you're in a relationship. It could be financial poverty, even though you have money coming in, maybe there's always circumstances where it's going out. These things could be the soul contracts that they have played out in your lives past, and it is now time for you to release them. And these situations would have definitely caused you an absolute, a lot of stress and grief, anxiety and worry with that Nine of Swords there. They're the kind of situations that keep you up at night. But, these cycles somehow keep repeating in your life. The Five of Pentacles, these two people here, they're out in the cold, and, they don't have shoes, and they're probably hungry, they don't have a bed for the night. Yet right behind them is this beautiful refuge of the church, which they could go in and get the things that they need. So really what it is that they're just not, they're not seeing the help that's right there. So it's likely that maybe in whatever situation it is for you, and it's a general reading, so it's difficult to say that there has been a help or another solution or another doorway right behind you to step through, but something in you has kept you repeating that cycle, and that is probably because it is that pattern from that past life. And if for some reason we do just keep on repeating those cycles, but it really is saying this week it's time to release something that is a cycle that is repeated for you. And with the Five of Pentacles, it talks about through seeing the bigger picture, that's what will set you free, and we don't want to be in that sort of lack breeds lack mentality. So it's time to look at the big picture and see what's really going on, see what you really need to release, because what I'm seeing here is that by staying in that cycle, it's holding you back from the new beginning that you've probably been deserving of for a very long time in your life. The Fool is all about setting out on a brand new journey, and I really see this as being the journey that is calling you, and it's a journey that you haven't actually been on before, because the Fool is about taking a leap of faith, even though you may not know what the destination is. So I really see that it's time to release this kind of energy, because you're about to embark on something brand new, but unfortunately this energy or this repeated cycle has been holding you back from that in the past. Yeah, it's really ties into that Unbound card. So, in order to close the cycle, to release it, to allow it to complete, there might be somebody that you need to release. It could be the situation is happening because you have a karmic contract with another person from a past life. And so, it's very difficult to remove yourself from that person sometimes. But essentially, in order to move on to that full energy and to get that new beginning, sometimes we do have to release first. So with the Two of Cups here, it could be a lover situation, that maybe it's someone that you've kept going back to, you've tried to separate before, but you keep being magnetically drawn together. It doesn't have to be in love, it can be even in business partnership. Which doesn't say that in a past life you weren't, in a different relationship with this person as a husband or wife or whatever it may be. But there could be somebody that, you really have that magnetic pull towards, but that, the situation is no longer serving your higher purpose, and it is time to let it go. And it's time for you to heal and move on. Releasing past patterns, it's not until we release it that we can begin to heal. And the Three of Swords, it talks about, deep hurts and pains. If this is a personal situation that it has even just been in this lifetime, that's painful enough. But if you have that feeling that maybe you've known this person before in other lifetimes, if that's part of your belief system, then it can be very, very difficult to release. But releasing is the key to creating space, to allowing other things that are now a better energetic match for you to come in. And the Three of Swords talks about, okay, yes, it's going to be difficult to begin this healing journey, but once you start it, once you expose your heart, you expose your heart to the elements, it can then start to heal, and heal twice as strong as well. So you're really going to get a lot of growth, I feel, out of releasing the situation, whatever it may be for you. Because there is so much opportunity here just waiting to come in. So if we look at the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, these are both indicative of new beginnings that are, I see them as being, just really sort of waiting around the corner for you. Pages are the messengers of opportunity. So what it's saying is, as soon as you can, release the situation, as soon as you can kind of open that door just a little bit, well, this is what's waiting behind it for you. So we have two pages, two messengers of opportunity in different suits. So the Page of Pentacles is a messenger of something that has the ability to grow into a solid, stable offer. The Page of Pentacles can be a way of making your money, making your financial income. Can relate to new work situations. If this is a business partnership that you feel is something that's gone, it's not serving your highest purpose, that you need to release. Now the Page of Cups is all about the emotional realm. So this could be a new love interest coming in, something that's going to actually fulfill you on that joy and harmony level. But with the pages, they are an infancy, a young energy, so it's really the beginning of these opportunities coming in for you. Now also with the Page of Cups, there's that element of coming out of nowhere or expecting the unexpected. So I really feel that you will surprise yourself if you can move on from the situation that's holding you back. I think I'm just hearing, sometimes you think, I don't want to release a situation, it might be years before I find a new partner or a new opportunity, but I'm really feeling that something is ready to come in and has been for quite a long time, and to expect the unexpected, and to expect it in places that you wouldn't necessarily expect something to come in for you. Because we have also the strong element of divine energy here with the Ace of Wands. So the universe is saying it really is your time for an inspired new beginning. The Ace of Wands is about growth, spirituality, action, inspiration. And, aces are, again, the infancy of new opportunity or possibility. So we have three indicators of that here in your reading. And aces, they are number one in each suit of the tarot deck. So when they come in, it's not like a fully developed opportunity, relationship, all of that's coming in on a silver platter. They take action to grow and expand into something solid. So I would be really on the lookout for something that could be coming in. It could come through just a conversation with somebody. potentially somebody younger too with the 2 pages here. It could be just something that you're scrolling online and you see, oh, that looks like a great job that would really line up with me. Or if you have released a relationship, it might be, that you just get talking to somebody. It might be someone that you even know, but you see them in a different light. These are the kinds of, infancy opportunities that could come in for you. And the universe is asking you to take action to grow them, expand them into something that will develop later on for you. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. You're really being asked to release a soul pattern, release something that is no longer serving you because it has served its purpose. You've learnt the lesson that you've needed to. You've completed the karmic contract. Yes, there may be some hurt in releasing that situation, but as soon as we, experience the hurt and we start to heal, that's when that door is going to just be, ajar enough for these new opportunities that are just waiting to burst on through for you. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading. It will resonate with the Taurus that it's meant to. Feel free to leave me a comment, let me know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll be back here for another reading with you next week.